Good things, good times.
How does it feel being on the Rockstar Energy Mayhem festival?
This has been probably the funnest tour I've had so far. This and Australia, what was it called? Wow, I forgot the name of Australia festival, but that was amazing too. And just the festivals and seeing all the people, and you know, it just seems a lot more like lighter and like it's just more positive. You know, sometimes when you get in those buildings, you're stuck in the buildings. You know. And it seems like you're in prison sometimes because it's all jacked up. It smells like just beer and ass and like, you know what I mean? And so backstage it's not glamorous in those buildings. Now back here it's like you got all kinds of things.
So back with Korn, saw you at Raw Straight Rise and Flex.
Yeah.
First show back.
First show.
Badass show, by the way. And then we're sitting there, and this band Love and Death comes on stage. You know, they open it up. Badass. Gotta admit, love Love and Death.
Right on, thank you.
Whip It is freaking amazing. You know, I play it all the time on my radio show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much.
We have a little Love and Death Korn thing going on, you know, so we feature all the time.
Dude, we are honored. I'm honored. Thank you so much.
I love it. So, how's it feel to be back in the lineup and still have your side project?
It's really good. The problem is the side project. Like, there's just hardly any time for it, you know? And it's like, but we recorded about 3 or 4 great ideas for Love and Death new album. So, you know, and one of the other guys, the producer, is now working with a national act. I can't really say who it is right now, but like, so he's in a band now too. So I'm like, dude, can you work on the stuff? And he's like, oh, I'll try. I'll do it like maybe on the tour bus. Like I'll send him riffs and he'll be like, you know. So it's kind of rough right now, but we'll get it out eventually. Hopefully 2015, hopefully before summer.
I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Yeah, thank you.
Brian, it's been said that you kind of brought the communication back to the band. When you came back in, you know, you kind of brought to Jonathan and everything back with emails and everything. Kind of brought a more cohesiveness to everybody since you've been back. How do you feel about that?
Really? Like, since I've been back?
Yeah.
Or leading up to it?
I think since you've been back, specifically Jonathan has said that you have really brought a lot better communication through the band to each other because you really have been able to kind of incite that.
That's
Everybody
cool.
kind of talks to each other.
I haven't heard that.
Now.
I could see it, but to me, I was just doing what we did before. So I came back and we're in a band, so we talked. But what happened was, I think, just doing it for so many years, they just kind of like, you know, they're nice to each other, but just kind of like talk through managers and stuff,
right.
You know. And so I'm glad that I did that because we're brothers, you know, and that should happen like that, you know.
Yeah.
Is that one?
Came in a little late, so I hope I don't ask a question that already been asked. Paradigm Shift, you guys released a special tour edition. Can you tell us a little bit about the new material fans will be hearing? Yeah,
there's a movie that we recorded for, or a song we recorded for a movie soundtrack, and it didn't make it, or like we didn't, I don't know, they didn't choose it. My first world tour back with them, so it was like really cool for me to put that together. On the jacket inside the album sleeve, there's a band photo and I'm not in it. Like it wasn't big enough or something, they cut me out. I was like, sorry.
Your stage shows go for kind of a non-metal look. Is that kind of to be a little different than the other bands that are here, or just kind of more Jonathan's influence of the funk?
You think? Like what? There's been
a lot more lights and kind of
yeah.
You know, like
well, check it out. When you come to a concert, you want to feel like you're at a party, right? And so our whole vibe was like, let's just have fun and just have a cool looking stage with lights going on and everything, and just being like, come on y'all, get up, let's party. And so that's what we tried to do, and it's really going over good, I think, you know, because Avenged has their thing, and they're the biggest like rock band out right now, and it works freaking great. But you know, we just wanted to do something that's more Korn style, and so yeah, and I think it's a great blend, you know, because if everything's the same, then it just gets boring, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, I appreciate, read your book, awesome book. You know,
thank you.
You've really exposed yourself to everybody, and you know, in your thoughts and your beliefs and everything. You know, what's in your next chapter?
I'm writing a chapter right now. I got another book. I'm writing. Shut up. The working title is "With My Eyes Open," and it's about the 8 years that I was away from Korn to the road back to Korn. And it's crazy. I'm telling you, like, you know, I found spirituality, you know, and I did have encounters with Christ, but I got around some wacky people too. And I went through some crazy stuff with like court cases, lawsuits, all this crazy stuff, man. And I'm like, so I'm writing about all that.
And now we can write about dogs and Trivium in the background.
Yeah, Ice-T's dogs.
Yeah. And Coco.
Yep. So yeah, that's basically my next chapter right now. All day I've been in my bunk on chapter 4.
And when do you expect that to come out?
2015 probably, somewhere, yeah. But I mean, just jamming with Korn, and we're gonna do this tour. Oh man, we got a possible big tour in the fall too, in the US. So hopefully we can announce that pretty soon. But after that, maybe take 6 months off with Korn. I don't know, I would like to. I just think it's good to, like, you know, hold back a little bit, you know, and then come back out. But we'll see.
Will you do any Love and Death stuff on your time off?
Yes. Yeah, as long as I can get that guy out of his band into the studio, you know.
Yeah.
But I would love to finish an album, or at least get like really far, you know, because, you know, once you get the ideas, I could just be working on the bus on lyrics and stuff like that, and melodies and stuff, and it could come together pretty quick. So yeah, I hope to do that.
You know, just from Adrenaline 101, we appreciate what you're doing out there, you know, keep it real, and keep bringing it to us. We're loving Death and Korn, man.
Thank you, man. I want to tell you guys, thank you for keeping rock and roll alive. Helping keeping rock and roll alive. It's kind of going underground again, but like, you know, it's so unique than all this other computerized like music, and so thank you for what you do.
All right, thank you.